This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense will be the first up today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He can go. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in their last possession. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Up and behind the line, that'll set up fourth down now.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Defense having to dig deep. Play number 13 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Grab down the middle. It's Cortez. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Aggies line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
After the RPO, caught to the right. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
It's a draw. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. 1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
221 wing. 221 wing.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Cortez. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Defense is coming after him. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very. Position to start here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nice grab. It's Cortez. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far in fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Wants to throw it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Receiver in motion now. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They go with a short shovel pass. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to midfield. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Caught near the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass caught, second down now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The offense is on the field here, just 1 second left in the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that second.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing as
makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. See if they can convert the point after.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
2nd down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense going with the hurry up.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Some hard running there through a tackle. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive timeout coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking right, this one caught. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Great cut there. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the single back. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to... the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost them. yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. End zone ahead. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Nice stuff. Then the run out of the shotgun there. Stop him at the 3-yard line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense brings him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Touchdown, Aggies! The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from his own end zone. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12.
Here we go.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Lets it go quickly. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more important,
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk? A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Rebels will have to kick this away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for...
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But you'd love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
63, Ole Miss, 31.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.